Hey, what's up guys? How y'all doing today? Hopefully everyone's having a good day, or I should say a good week, because I haven't posted for a few days. Mainly it's because it's the end of the season, there's not as much to do, but for the most part, I'm in this like PvP limbo phase where I'm trying to build up certain heroes that I want to use in PvP to help counter what the team's Atraxi's running, because it's a totally new meta for me at the moment, for me in Atraxi, because Athalia has kind of opened up a lot of different gameplay styles, and there's a ton of burst, but you can also use Athalia, like what I'm doing, use Athalia with Igor, and you can really prolong these fights and turn them into these sustain type fights that, if you can, get the right heroes, you might have some really interesting teams. But anyway, I'm gonna pull up because he changed his map and also changed a hero out. So we're gonna try this new defense he's fighting. I'm gonna show you guys a couple attempts I already did, and then we'll do some live attempts. All right. So the first attempt that I did against his team, which is Athalia, Kalin, Dunliner, Siren, and Ludovic. The first attempt I did was the team I was basically using on map 3. It was Igor, Lily, Ludovic, Athalia, and Bonnie. Now, I didn't always use Ludovic. Sometimes I put in Citrana in there. Other times I put... who else have I used on that team? I'd have to go back and look, but there hasn't really been a standout hero. The fifth slot on this team has always been kind of just up in the air. I've used Thorin, I've used Scarlita, I've used Damien, and all of them have gotten me a win here and there, but none of them have gotten me like a high win rate. So it's always been a very low win rate, and a lot of that has to do with Paragon level, EX weapons, things like that. So yeah, I've just been in this kind of limbo for PvP where I almost have the heroes I want to use built up to a usable spot, but they're not really. They're just on the edge of being good. So it's been rough. But anyway, let's go ahead and watch this replay, and you guys can see what goes on in this fight. So the main objective was to block the Siren active with Lily, so he doesn't get that early active out and, nuke down my team. But we do block it. However, our heroes just end up getting smashed by Athalia right there. Her vengeance charge just destroyed them, and it was pretty bad, pretty poor showing. So I have another attempt I want to show you guys quick. So in this attempt, I decided to use Dunliner instead of Willie May, because I was hoping he'd provide maybe a little bit of survivability through being a tank and all that, but he's also going to shut down the enemy Siren for at least, like, I don't know, somewhere between like 9 to 12 seconds, because if he dies early, his bell will drop a little bit early. It'll stay up for a little longer, but I think it gets like a third of the time knocked off or something. So yeah, but if he doesn't die, it's going to be 12 seconds where we don't have to worry about a Siren active, and that'll hopefully allow Bonnie's tick damage to start hurting the enemy Ludovic and also the enemy Siren, and then maybe combined with Athalia's attacks, we might get a kill on them, that kind of thing. So anyway, let's go ahead and watch this replay, and yeah, this one went way more in our favor. And it's also going to be a nice little highlight to Igor Athalia combo at the end. But as you can see, our Ludovic was able to stun some of these guys, and right there was boom. Siren and Ludovic went down in like 1 to 2 hits from the enemy Athalia and Bonnie's damage. So then we're left with our Igor versus Kalin, Dunliner, and I think that was the enemy Athalia is still out there. But as you can see, we have it's Igor versus Dunliner now, and Dun's not going to be able to damage through this. The only thing we have to worry about though is the enemy Lance. So yeah, always got to remember that Lance is out there doing damage, so you do need them to have a little bit of burst damage. So anyway, let's find Atraxi again and see if we can't get another win. I don't know if this will work out for us, but we'll have to see. So the What's going to happen here too is Ludovic's going to he's going to drop his Everbloom Field, which is going to help keep our Bonnie healthy, and then at some point, well, they'll both get confined because there's the confining spell, but after the confining spell goes away, Ludovic will usually send his Everbloom Field over to the other side of the map, and that will also stun a lot of these heroes over here, so that's going to be good for us. It's also going to do damage to them, and it's just going to be helpful. So let's hope this all plays out in our favor again and hit battle. Alright, here we go. Okay, so everything's looking normal. Our Everbloom Field's here's the confining spell. Now he's going to move it over there. We'll get some stuns out, I think. We should at least. Hopefully we get some tick damage here against these guys. And we killed the Siren, but our Igor got... What happened to our Igor? I didn't even see. And that's the other problem with this team. If you don't get enough damage out at the start of the fight, Igor won't have enough tombstones built, and he'll just get killed early, and that's never a good thing. So yeah, it looks like he had too much trouble getting extra tombstones out there. Well, there's one. Oh, and yeah, Siren cast is active like pretty much directly on top of Igor that time. So if that happens, that's never a good thing. So yeah, let's try this again. I think looks like our Dunliner might have gone down a little bit too early. That's why that Siren was able to get that active out before we could kill him. So let's try to delay that a little bit and put our Dunliner right there, because then he's gonna have to walk forward a little while, and he might not be in there to take so much damage right away. Let's just see how this plays out for us. And yeah, let's hope this goes well. Alright, can we get some damage, please? That would be nice. We need more tombstones up there. Okay, we killed the Siren. We got some tombstones. Our Bonnie's gonna go down soon, but we definitely need way more tombstones than this. This is not gonna be enough. Igor, make some more tombstones, please. Oh man. Okay, we killed the Athalia, it looks like. Yeah, and that gave us a couple more tombstones. So if we can get enough damage out here, we'll get more tombstones for our Igor to jump to, but it's gonna be close. Oh no, can we get it? Oh, we got another kill. Oh, it's so close. But as you can see, I mean, most of my team is, if we look, it's Dunliner's P2, Athalia's P2, Ludovic P2, Igor P2, Bonnie P3. So we are at a pretty big disadvantage for Paragon. So it's basically 4 P4 heroes versus 4 P2 heroes, because my P3 Bonnie and his P3 Callan sort of cancel each other out. So yeah, it's just my 4 P2s versus his 4 P4s, and he has the power advantage, and you can really see it in the fights. If I was even in power, I really think these fights would go a lot more in my favor. But anyway, let's try one more and see if we can't get a win this time. Get a little bit of our points back from these past however many days where I've just been losing over and over and over again, testing different things out. Oh, it's been rough, guys. It's been rough. Okay, there's a Traxie. Alright, last attempt, and see if we can't get a win this time. Alright, I think I'm going to keep everything the same. I would like to try Citrana. Maybe we'll do another attempt after this one and try Citrana in Ludovic's place, but that's going to make us even less power because Citrana's only Supreme Plus. So I don't know. We lost our Ludovic, or we lost our Igor. That's the end of the game right there. That's never fun. I hate when Igor goes down early like that. Alright, let's see if we can find a Traxie again real quick, because that fight that was not a good one to end on. And let's see if we can get our Citrana Bonnie combo to work for us. Because it did work for us on map 3, but I don't know if it'll hold up here. Let's pull Ludovic out, and then where is Citrana? Where'd you go, girl? There she is. Alright, so Citrana is, yeah, she's Supreme Plus. I'm a few copies away. Like, I'm so close to having her to Paragon 1, and then she'll have a little bit of rivalry stats and all that stuff, but it's been rough trying to get her there. But anyway, let's go ahead and hit battle and see if this works for us. Come on, guys. I don't know if it will. She should have ignited everybody on my team, and hopefully we can get them. Oh, we lost Igor right away. We're not getting enough damage out there. It feels like to me. It's just, yeah, we need more Paragon. I feel like it's as simple as that. I think. Because the team, I know it works, and you guys can see that it works, but it's just not enough power. But so anyway, that's going to be it for today, guys. Quick reminder, I do have a loot bar link in the description below. I've used it myself, so it's definitely a great site to use. The prices in the direct top up for AFKJourney are going to be fixed at some point. I don't know what I don't know what's happened that changed them and why there's an issue, but they said it will get fixed, and it just might take a little bit. But the login top-up prices are still really low, and even the direct top-up prices are still at a discount from the in-game store. So, and you're also still getting the extra dragon crystals. So even if you do use it, you still are getting a better deal than the in-game store deal. But with Shamir coming out, I'd still wait a little bit, see if they can get these, get whatever fixed, and then I would use it. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today, guys. I really appreciate all your support, and please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. I really like brownness, yeah. It's yummy. I play games with y'all.